Today on Mina Studio, the 3 books that changed my life. Welcome to Mina Studio. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Nathan, if you don't know, and today I would like to talk about 3 books that changed my life. And by changed my life, I mean made me a Christian. I know the books themselves did not make me Christians, but these are books that God used to help me out and to help me to get over my hatred of anything Christian. First up, the Ragamuffin Gospel. Now these all 3 are books that I read before I was a Christian, and they really helped me to understand Christianity better and to kind of get over some of the preconceived notions I had about it. Ragamuffin Gospel is an awesome book, and it kind of showed me that Christians not only don't have to be perfect, but aren't perfect and never will be perfect. It was written by Brennan Manning, who is a Catholic priest who is an alcoholic. Ragamuffin Gospel is just basically about being an imperfect person and God still loving you more than we could recognize. It's inspiring to know that we aren't perfect, we can't be perfect, and God doesn't say that we're going to be perfect or that we need to be perfect, but that's what Christ is for, right? So Ragamuffin Gospel. Next, Blue Like Jazz. I know, right? A millennial being affected by blue like jazz? It's insane. I know, it's almost cliche at this point, but what can I say? It's a great book, and Donald Miller, this kind of launched him. It just does a great job of explaining that Christianity isn't this homogeneous, everything's the same, everybody has to look the same, everybody believes the same kind of monster. It's a personal story. It's his personal story of kind of getting over that and realizing that Christianity is a very broad, wide thing that means a lot to different people. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining what this book is about. It's hard to explain what it's about. You just need to read it if you haven't read it. And finally, the book that was the most important, still one of my favorite books of all time, Mere Christianity. I mean, this was the one. If you took away those other 2 books, this still did it. It was the first time that I realized that Christianity wasn't just emotional, it could also be intellectual as well. And that was, I'm not a touchy-feely guy. I'm not a very emotional guy. I like to think through things, and I'm an INTP, if that means anything to you. C.S. Lewis just, you gotta love him, right? I mean, it was thinking through Christianity. It was taking Christianity, breaking it down, thinking through the basic concepts, explaining the basic concepts, getting an outline of all of it. And it was life-changing, obviously, because that's what this list is about. So, Mere Christianity, still probably my favorite Christian book of all time, and the Screwtape Letters is awesome too. Read it. If you read it already, read it again. If you've read it 8 times, good time for the 9th. So, Mere Christianity, awesome. That's all I got. Those are 3 books that changed my life. If you have not read them, you should really give them a read. Thank you so much for joining me, and please subscribe to see, well, I don't really do videos like this very often, but you'll see really cool tech videos too, so please subscribe.